Do you see the size difference? Both of these sets are like 1,100 parts. JMBricks coming at you today with a review of a set by JMBricklayer. This is set 40,001, Ghost Ship, the Flying Dutchman. Arr, she's a pirate ship, yar, which we might be liking given all the pirate ships on the shelf behind us. 1,100 plus pieces, so that's 1,100 plus pieces. Retails for $59.99 US dollars. As you can see, it comes with LED lights to make it look cool. Let's take a look at this set. If you're new here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna unbox it, put it together, give you any build notes that we have, any problems that we encountered, give you a final review, and then probably ramble on for a while. So let's be getting to this review, matey. Before we get started, if you liked the video, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, it really helps us out. Consider becoming a member of the channel. We do special member-only videos, and we give you early access to videos like this one. Or you give us a super thanks and help us buy more sets like this to review for you. On with the video, matey. All right. JMBricklayer, Civilization, Age of Exploration, 14 plus, Ghost Ship, the Flying Dutchman, set number 40,001, 1,100 pieces. Got some contact info on the bottom. Got a picture of the ship on one side from the stern to the fore. And then we've got a picture on the other side of one side and the front of the ship. On the top, we've got information about contacting customer service. It's part of a picture of a Kraken, and it goes on to the back here. That's a pretty cool looking box. I love the green on there, probably because that's my favorite color. Let's see what is inside this box. Very curious. This box is 1,100 pieces. I was expecting it to be quite a bit bigger. Now, I say I was expecting it to be bigger. When I got it in the post today, I was like, oh, this is not much bigger than my hand. I don't know what this is, because one of the only things I'm expecting right now is this set, and it's 1,100 pieces. Because I just opened the box for the 1,158 piece Asgard Ballister from Blue Bricks. Do you see the size difference? Do you see the size difference? Both of these sets are like 1,100 parts. You can't tell me that 58 more pieces in this set makes it that much bigger. So very curious to see what this looks like inside. There's like ancient magic in getting it packed in here like some people do, where I will never, ever, ever be able to replicate getting it back in here. It's taped at the seams. I like that because you know it hasn't been opened. All right, we're curious. The first time with the JMBricklayer set. We got the manual in here on the side. It's a little crushed. There we go. Oh, you know what? This actually kind of reminds me of the manuals from Blue Bricks, because it's that same really silky, nice feel on the front. And we got the picture of the set on the back here. Oh, this is really nice paper on this. I'm just going to keep petting it. Paper. Check it out. So, got the bags on the front here, contact information, size reference, that's kind of cool. 4 bags listed out, that's nice. Look at that. We've got the part inventory in the back as well. You know I love that, because you can actually tell how many parts you're supposed to have. That's really nice. I like that. Oh, I'm excited. This is really nice paper. All right, I think this is probably the lights that came out with that instruction manual. Oh yeah, that is just packed in there. Oh, cool. Sails, those are cloth sails. That's pretty cool. This is the one where the people that work at the factory are magic, and you would never be able to get all these back in here like they packed them at the factory. Wow. All right. All right, so there we go. There's the 4 bags. There's 3 bag 1s, 3 bag 2s, 3 bag 4s, and 4 bag 3s, just to be different. And then we've got our lights and our sails. I don't normally do this, so I'm going to refer you back here every time I do a JMBricklayer set, because we're not going to lay them all out like this all the time. But it's our first set, so we want to see what it looks like. Oh, all right. They have their own brick separator tool. I've not seen this design before. That's kind of cool. It's almost like an alien. Have a really long post on the top. All right, so positive. This is bag 1, step 30, and they have you putting the lights in as you're building the set, which is awesome because a lot of times lights come with these sets and they're clearly an afterthought, and you have to pull the set apart to put the lights in after you just built it. So this was clearly designed with these in line. The unawesome part is that it shows the light piece, and you just put it on the bottom of this plate and then click the plate into place. But the light piece is just a trans clear green, and I was testing it to make sure it worked, but where is it? So this is the light piece, and I'm guessing we're just meant to sticker it on the bottom because it doesn't fit inside. That could be slightly clearer in the instructions. All right, step 84. So this is the first real problem I've run into with the design. This is that hopeful flex tube reality. The thing that Mold King likes to put into some of its designs, where you think flex tubes are going to make a perfect S and stay in the clips. That doesn't work in reality. You can only bend them so far before they start flexing back. And these clips are just not strong enough to hold them in place to prevent that. So you're either going to need to glue these in there or take a heat gun and heat up the flex tubes until they bend into the shape you want. But just putting those flex tubes on there like that and then trying to bend them into S shape, that's a little unrealistic. That's not going to work in reality. Let's turn out all the lights and show you what it looks like in the dark. I said, let's turn out all the lights. Thank you. Arr, she be glowing, matey. That there be looking mighty fine. Let's check that out. Some of this works a little better conceptually than it does in reality. This little fire basin thing, it doesn't really light up too much of the other parts. Yeah, there's a really bright LED under that. So we've got the lights on the back of the ship. And then we've got some lights inside that light up the cannons. That's neat. And then we've got this really bright little light stack here. And then right here in the middle is our fire. It actually looks much brighter on video than it does in real life. It doesn't actually look like it glows too much in real life. On the side of the ship here, I guess maybe I need to charge it. You can see on the side there is a sticker running along near the bottom. Let's charge that up with an extremely bright flashlight. Yeah, you really can't see it with the lights on. Let's try with the lights off. And you can see that sticker also glows in the dark. Some Kraken tentacles. And we'll spin her around, give the other side a charge. There you go. There's the sticker on the other side. They are two different stickers with different printing, so that's neat. And there is a picture of the set in its full glory. You can see we've got the cloth sails, and they are torn because it's a ghost ship. Full-on frontal picture there. And there it is from the other side. This is that fire I was showing you in the dark. Kind of just sits on that piece there. And there we have the rear of the ship. Let's take you in a little closer and get some details here. We're gonna go back to front here. So here's a little steering wheel for the ship. You've got this scary fire plant thing going on the rear of the ship here. We've got some more flex tubes on the back. These aren't too bad. You're kind of just flexing them in a semicircle, so they tend to work out a little better that way. You can see the rudder of the ship on the back here. You can see where all the wires come out of the captain's cabin there. It's kind of where you stuff the controller for it. Do have some seaweed tentacly things coming on the side, some cannons. I like that those cannon windows are open there. You can see inside. That's kind of neat. It's a good place for the LED lights to come out of. Got the railings here on the main deck. That is that really bright light in the middle of the ship there. There is the one thing I'm not really fond of is this kind of stairway made of the flex tubes and parts. I don't think that works too well, and they just constantly are popping out of the little grippy parts there. Each one of these sails has a little lantern on it. Would have been cool if the lanterns were lit, but I guess you would have wires going everywhere at that point. So I'm not sure how practical that is. And these sails are just kind of like the Lego ones. They've got a hole, and then they're held on by these little Technic knobs there. There are stickers on these flags. I mean, this is lit for filming, and here we go. Let me shine my flashlight on it, and you can see that there is a sticker on that flag. They are pretty dark. That's a pretty dark green, and it's definitely hard to see that sticker on there. Like just standing here in a well-lit room, I can't really see it. Around the front, you can see the cool design on the sails. I do have this string that kind of runs from the front of the ship and hits all three masts. And then each mast also has a string kind of wrapped around it. I guess that's just to give it more of a sailing appearance. It's not really any function to those strings. Got some chains on the front of the ship here, and I believe these are supposed to be the forward cannons from the ship. You've got the interesting looking, almost jaw-like front of the ship here. And then it kind of just repeats on this side. There's that sticker. And really the only thing I wanted to mention other than the flex tubes is kind of this part right here on the bottom. This whole bottom section on the front is held on, I don't know if you can see, but right in front of where my finger is there's a one stud connection. So you kind of have to be careful when you pick this up and set it down. If you bump this too hard, it comes off. And then you gotta kind of finagle that one stud connection back on there. So it's a little bit of a weak point, but it's really a display, so you're not gonna be moving it around much, one would hope. I have to move it more than most people because I have to video this. Oh, and the lights are USB powered. So you're either gonna need a battery pack that this USB can plug into, or you're going to have a power source nearby or a USB power extension to get this to light up. Let's take a quick second to talk about the people who sent me this set for free, JMBricklayer. They have a website, and I will link it below with my affiliate link. So if you buy something from them, I will get a small amount of compensation. Thank you for helping the channel. JMBricklayer specializes in creating high-quality building block sets that are not affiliated with LEGO. Their bricks are sourced from GoBricks, which are recognized as one of the leading alternatives to LEGO parts. If you like this ghost ship, they have other ships, but that's not all. They've got sci-fi sets. They've got planets. They've got trains. They've got medieval sets. They have robots. Ooh. Check those out. Use my code below to save 15% on their site, and use the link to help the channel out. Thank you. What is my relationship with JMBricklayer? Well, JMBricklayer sent me this set for free to review for you. So we got a free set from them. And they told me I could give my honest review, which is good, because that's what I'd be doing anyway. Or I wouldn't have any viewers, because no one wants to see somebody just marketing garbage to them, and then you get it and it sucks. Everybody would stop watching. So I always give my honest opinion on sets. That has caused some people in the past to stop sending me sets. Yeah, I mean, that's okay, because I'm not here to shill or sell you on sets that you don't want or that aren't good. I'm here to give you reviews of sets so that you can decide if you want to buy them or not. So they did give me this set for free. I'm not getting any monetary compensation for them. This is not an advertisement. It's just a review of a free set I was given. I will have discount codes in the description below for you guys, and there are probably affiliate links that are going to be in the description. So if you guys buy a set using that affiliate link, I may be compensated a small amount of money, but we're not getting rich here. We're doing reviews of brick-built sets. All right, so that's the overview of the ship. Like I mentioned, really the only problems I have with it, I don't like the flex tubes. There's sort of a trend towards overuse of flex tubes to try to make structures with them that they just aren't actually flexible enough to make. Curving a flex tube in an S almost never works. It's not that flexible. It does not want to stay in that position. It wants to come out of whatever you're trying to hold it with. And unless you take a heat gun or something, it's always going to be popping out. So that's kind of a design thing. That's just my preference. I don't like it when we overuse flex tubes. They tend to not look as good as you think they're going to look. They look great in a computer, not so much in real life. Like I said, the half circle on the back of the ship, you're making a C with it basically, and you attach some parts to it. That's fine. They're flexible enough to do that. It's when you try to bend it into that S curve, it doesn't want to keep that shape. It just wants to pop out of the things that are holding it. You've got that slightly weak connection on this front part, but again, you're probably not going to be moving this as much as I have to when I'm filming it. You probably got to build it, find some place for it, and display it. So that's not really much of an issue. And then, yeah, I wish the little fire pit here lit up just a little better, but I don't know how you would do that. So other than that, it's a really cool looking set. I obviously love the pirate theme, and this looks really, really cool. It's $60 for 1,100 pieces. If this was a big L set, you're probably talking about 120 bucks, maybe, depending on the whatever IP they stick it under, if it's Pirates of the Caribbean or, you know, an Idea set or whatever. It's definitely going to be over $100, so much cheaper than a big L set. The parts are very good quality bricks. They are easy to get together. Everything fits how it's supposed to fit. You know, there's some of those sets out there where things are supposed to fit together and they don't fit at all, or the bricks just don't want to go together, or they go together so hard that you're breaking your fingers putting them together. Yeah, that's not these. These are actually really good quality. That's it. There's not much more to say about it. It's a really nice set. I like it a lot. And there she be on the shelf with all me other Pirates of the Caribbean ships, matey. It's the pirate shelf. Can you tell? Arr. Alright guys, so that's it for this set review from JMBricklayer to you. Once again, my name is Jay. This is 7-Star Bricks. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys here in the next video. Hey guys, it's Jay. Are you still here? Then click one of these videos here to watch more. Or you can subscribe up here. Thanks. See you in the next one.